Suddenly, unexpectedly, like a bolt of lightning flashing from a cobalt sky. A split second after the torpedo struck, the tanker sprang upward. The sound of the first explosion reached the Juniper Springs. The force of it knocked Jimmy from his feet and pushed him on his back across the slick deck. He struggled up and stared in disbelief. The ship seemed to come straight up out of the water as a tremendous sheet of fire skyrocketed hundreds of feet into the air. Blackened seagulls screamed in agony as they spiraled downward from above the ship. Jimmy watched a man's body sail outward, spinning wildly as if some giant's hand had flipped it like a coin. Two more violent explosions ripped the tanker, again knocking Jimmy to the deck. Part of the ship's bridge was blown over the Juniper Springs, spewing flaming debris from her bow to her stern. Burning oil spread out quickly from the stricken ship and inched its way toward the Juniper Springs. Glowing smoke was now so dense that no part of the tanker could be seen, and the heat so intense that the paint was peeling from the Juniper Springs bulkheads. For more information about The Seas That Mourn and other books by Patrick Smith, visit patricksmithonline.com.